All righty. Oh, hang on, John. Can you please make me co-host because I can't seem to put myself in spotlights.
Okay.
Which one, Vicky? John and
my phone one. My phone one.
Oh, the
I
phone
think
one.
both.
My phone one needs to be
What's
co-host
the name?
because I can't make it spotlight.
Yeah, what's the name, please?
Vicky.
Teacher Vicki. Okay.
I done it.
Yep. On good now.
I'm on spotlight.
Yes, I spotlight both. Your own camera and your other's camera.
Thank you. Kids. Good to see you again. Is everybody good?
Is today lesson 5 or 4?
Yes. I'm very
Vicky?
good.
Sorry, say again.
Today is lesson 4 or 5?
I'll tell you.
Lesson 5.
I'll tell you in a
Lesson
second.
5. Okay. Yep.
Hang on. Lesson 5. All righty. Now, I want to remind everyone what we're doing today and why we are doing it. Okay? Do you remember we did this on the first day? Who remembers this? Right. So let's go through the list, shall we? The list says here. Hang on. The list says line, color, value, shape, and now texture. Okay. Remember what we did on that first day? We took our shoes off and we did some rubbing. Yeah. Do you remember that? And we also did some other texture like the cross hatching. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, the first handout I want you to get is this one. Has everybody got this handout? Have you got this handout?
I don't have that yet, teacher.
Mia, do you have this?
No.
Okay. You don't have this? Nobody?
I have it. Broke.
Nobody has this?
I have it. I have it.
Let me see. Take your what is it? Blur. Take your blur. Oh, yes. Oh, good. So everybody does have it. Good, good. Now, for those of you who do not have it, this is what you're going to do. Are you ready? For those of you who do not have this handout.
For those are not ready, Mama.
Put your hands up if you do not have this handout. Put your hand up. Ichi, you don't have this? All right. I'll show you what you're going to do if you do not have this handout. Number one, you should have this handout, okay? Everybody should get those handouts, please. Everybody needs to get the handouts for every week, and everybody here, except for a couple of people, have it, and I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased that you have the handouts. All right, so this is what you need to do. Grab this, you fold it in half. You fold it in half again. Are you watching Ichi? Right, this is for the people who do not have a handout. And then you fold it in half again, right? So you do it 1, 2, 3 times. So I'll start again. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay, this is what you need to do. And then you open it. And then you fold it here on the side, just a little bit on the side, like that. And then you fold it in half, like that. Right, so you have this. Now, in the top part, you have to write 5 grade scale. 5 grade scale. This is the texture technique. Right? And here we have create form. Now here in this box, you're going to write hatching. Now, what I want you to do, John, can you
Yes,
please
yes.
please take a photo of this
Teacher.
My pleasure.
and put it in the
Teacher.
just a second, Anna, first, just a second. Take a photo of this screenshot and put it in for the people that do not have the handout. They can just follow this.
All right. I'll send it in the chat.
Yes, please. Okay, guys, for those of you who do not have a handout, have a look what John just posted. He posted this handout. So that's what you need to do. You need to create it. See, I've done it here. You need to draw a rectangle and then divide it into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and then you've got to draw 2 circles. Now, the circles you will draw are probably not going to be perfect. So what you do is you grab something from around the house and you can draw circles with an object. See this? This is the perfect object. This is my glue stick. Yeah, the lid from my glue stick. Now that's a better circle than the one I did. All right. So that's what you can do. Yes, Anifis.
How do you?
I can't hear you, Anifis. You've got yourself on mute.
Now can you fold the paper?
Oh, I told you. Where were you when I did this? You fold the paper in half and then half again and then half again. You see how many times I did it? I folded it 3 times, and that's how you get your lines. And that's how you will get hatching, cross hatching, stippling, scribbling, circling, and finger blending, and one will be for free. One will be free. All right, let's go, guys. Everybody should have a 2B pencil. Oops, I don't have a 2B pencil. Where's my 2B pencil? Oh boy, where's my 2B pencil?
Teacher, how are you meant to know if it's a 2B pencil?
I'll tell you just a sec. Oh, hang on. Sorry, kids, I had to go and get myself a 2B pencil, but I don't have a 2B. I have a 4. See up here? On your pencil, you should have the number and the letter 2B. This particular one I have here is 6B, which is even better. So have a look at your pencil up the top, and it should say the number and the letter. 2B is what I requested you get. When I told everybody to get materials, art materials, I told everybody to get a 2B pencil. Okay, now let's start. The first thing we need to do is understand what hatching is, okay? Hatching is when you draw lines. I need to sharpen my pencil. My pencil's awfully blunt. I think it's always a very good idea to start with a nice sharp pencil.
I'm not, but she's students.
What's that? What's that, Sushi? Sorry, did somebody say something? I didn't hear it. Okay, now hatching is when you draw lines that are close together. I want everybody to have a really good look how I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm going to do hatching here. Hatching is when the lines are very close together and they are in straight lines. Now, I'm going to do my lines diagonal. Can everybody see? See how close they are? Now, before you do anything, just watch me as I do this, and then you can do yours. Make sure that the lines are not touching. Make them as close as you can without making them touch each other. All right. Right. Now I'm going to do my next grade. So we're going to do a value scale, 5-grade value scale. So here I'm going to do my lines just a little bit further apart, not too much further apart, right? Just a little bit further apart. They're going to be in the same direction. Only one direction, okay? We're not going to go crisscross. Now, can you see how already we can see that this particular square, or should I say rectangle, is darker than this one? Can everybody see that? Now I'm going to go to the next one. It's going to get lighter as I go. Now, this particular square is going to be even further apart. And this one even further apart. And this one even further. Can everybody see what I've done there? Can you see how in this particular square it looks much darker because these lines are closer together? Right? So that's what I want you to do. Can everybody do that now and then hold it up so I can have a look?
I finished.
Let me see. Yes, good, Sushi. Beautiful.
I finished.
Oh, I like it, Karen. Oh, Mia, that's excellent. Good. This is
finished.
very good. All
I
right,
finished,
now.
teacher.
Okay, good, good, good. Fantastic. Oh, Lily, you don't have a page, do you? You're doing it by yourself. Okay, good girl. All right, very nice, Tom. Good boy. All right, now let's go to the next activity. See this circle? We are going to create a circle like this, but we are going to do it in hatching. All right, let me just show you an example of what I mean. Okay, can everybody see this example that I did a long time ago? Can everybody see how this is a round ball? It's a ball because I've got the technique of hatching. See that? Hatching. Now, I'm going to make on the sides, I'm going to do very, very close lines down the bottom. Okay? Very, very close lines together around the sides. And they all have to be in one direction. Make sure that these lines are not touching each other, right? All the way around. You kind of need a sharp pencil to do this because otherwise the lines are just going to crash into each other. All right, see that? Now I'm going to go a little bit wider and I'm going to go a little bit further towards the middle. See this? I'm going a little bit further towards the middle. But my lines are, what are they? They're a little bit further apart. So now I'm going to make them even further apart and I'm going to go towards the middle. So there, can everybody see that? They're even further apart. Now, if you look at this picture from far away, right, you will see that it looks like a sphere. Can everybody see that? It actually looks like a sphere. So this is what we're creating here. We're creating certain techniques that make your pictures look like forms. Remember what we said about form? Form is when, who remembers what form is? Let's return to our first page that we did a long time ago.
When something looks like very realistic.
That's exactly right. Who said that? Jen, what's your...
Me.
Oh, you're in Sydney. That's pretty cool. Jen, what's your English name?
Jordan.
Jordan, can you please write that in your Zoom? I want to be able to call you Jordan, okay? Next time I call on you. So form is when you draw something that makes it look realistic, like three-dimensional. Like this here looks like a sphere or it looks like a ball. And that's how we create form, using these techniques, these texture techniques. All right. Now let's go to the cross-hatching one. Ready? We're going to do this one now. Now here, just under here, I forgot to mention, this is what we do. We just practice a little bit here, right? That's when a line is just drawn straight. Now I'm going to do exactly the same. The word hatching is in there, but this time I'm going to cross over the opposite direction. So there's my hatching. Now, where's the opposite direction? The opposite direction is this way. So this way and that way. Can everybody see what cross-hatching is? See, we're going to practice along here, and then we're going to do our squares. Now, this is what cross-hatching is. Now, if you draw your lines close together, and remember, you need a nice sharp. I might have to sharpen my pencil again. All right, you need a nice sharp pencil. You can do this with a fine liner, but I prefer you do it with a pencil today. However, having said that, we will be using a fine liner for one of these. I'll tell you which one it is later. Now, what are we going to do? We're going to do exactly the same as the hatching, right? So I've got to do exactly the same. Make sure that your lines are very close together and that they are not, but that they are not touching, right? All right, there's one way. Now I have to go the opposite direction. Ready? Now make sure that they are, again, very tightly closely drawn together, as close as you can go without them touching. And this is going to be our darkest square, isn't it? All right, this is going to be our darkest square. Ta-da! Now, what are we going to do in the next square, do you think? Yes, very good, Tom. What do you think we're going to do in the next square? We're going to?
Like that, but the space is more.
That's right. We're going to make the lines exactly the same direction. We're going to go the same direction as before, but this time the lines are going to be just a little bit further apart. Everybody see that? All right, they're a little bit further apart. And now I have to go the opposite direction because I have to cross over. That's why it says cross-hatching, right? Cross-hatching. These are just a little bit further apart. Can everybody see the difference between the darkness? That is definitely much darker than this one. And of course, I'm just going to keep going. And the further I go, the lighter it will get and the easier it gets because there's less to do. These ones here are the most difficult because it takes a lot of work, doesn't it? There's a lot of work that's gone into these boxes here, the dark ones. But as you move down the scale, right, the 5-grade scale, it gets much, much easier. Okay, so now I'm going to go even larger. Even larger. Ta-da. Isn't that amazing how it just goes from dark to light, all with a bit of cross-hatching? All right. Who's ready to move on? Show me your work once you're done. Beautiful, Anna. Fantastic, Max. Very good, good. Now, what's your name? What's your name, honey? Nuni, what's your English name, honey? Nuni.
But Nuni is my English name.
What is it? Nuni. Nuni. Okay. Is that an English name? Good, Karen. Yeah. All right, darling. All right. Very good, Karen. Somebody else, Mia. That's good. Lee. Very nice. Hold it up so I can see. Now, Lee, I feel as though yours were touching. Let me just.
I finished.
Lee Fong. I want you to know, see the first square? They are touching each other, okay? They can't touch each other. Can you see a little bit closer how mine are not really touching each other? You see? Can you see? They're very close together, but they are not touching. So that's what I want you to do next time, all right? Make sure they're not touching each other.
So I finished.
I finished.
All right, let me see. Hang on.
I'm finished.
All right. Everybody hold up their work so I can have a look. Yes. Yes, Brian. Good. Good, Cherry. Cherry, are you not using a pencil? Do you not have a pencil? You do? You don't? Okay, that's going to be a little bit difficult. Yes, B.
I
Oh,
finished, teacher.
B, I can't see because you've got a background on. I can't see your paper.
Teacher,
Yes.
this is my brother's work.
What's that?
This is my brother's work.
This is your brother's work.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Where's your work? Jordan, honey, got to take off the blur because I can't see your work.
Here's mine.
Be good, Mia. Very nice.
I finished, teacher.
Who's calling me? Jordan. Yes. Very good. Very good, Jordan. Good boy. All right.
I finished.
Okay. Just hold it up, guys. If you're finished, hold it up because I need to look. I want to look at it before I move on. All right. Now, good win. Very nice. Now here with my little circle, I'm going to do the same as what I did up here, but this time I'm going to cross over. I'm going to do the cross hatch. Now, let's start with lines that are very close together that are going to go all the way around. Now, with this circle, the highlight, do you know what a highlight is? A part that is much lighter than the rest, yeah? The highlight is going to be in the middle. So I'm making them as close as I can together all the way around the circle, all in one direction. Now I'm going to make my circle, my lines a little bit further apart. I'm going to go further in towards the center. I'm not going to go to the center. We want that center to be nice and white. See what I just did there? So I did some very, very short lines all the way around, and then I did some lines that were a little bit longer. Now I'm going to go the opposite direction. Is everybody ready for the opposite direction? Now I'm going to go this way. See how I'm cross-hatching now? These are going to go all the way around. Right, and now see that? Can everybody see my circle? The further back I go, the more it looks like a three-dimensional object. See how in the middle I've left it completely blank? This is another one, another version. I had a much sharper pencil here. See that one? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, the further back I go. I even did it with a fine liner. Notice how I did it with a fine liner here. This is just another version. Right? Every time I do one of these, it turns out different. Right? And there's the one I just did today. All right, so there's my hatching and cross hatching. We're not going to do this. I'm going to let you do this for homework, the second circle, okay? You can do the second circle for homework. Now, what are we doing with stippling? Everybody cannot do stippling with a pencil. You need a sharpener. Sorry, a sharpener, a Sharpie as in a marker, right? Now, stippling actually just means dots. That's what stippling is, right? Now, they are not dots that are in a row like that, okay? Stippling is just random dots everywhere like that, okay? Where you see it's a little bit lighter, that's where you go. Now, in this first square, what do you think? Do I have to do lots and lots of dots or few dots? What do you think I have to do?
I don't have a marker.
Lots of dots. Now, where am I going to do the lots of dots? Obviously, I'm going to do lots of dots on the sides. See on the sides here? Now, make sure that your dots are not touching each other. Now, somebody said they don't have a marker. You're just going to have to do it with pencil. It's just going to take you a long time because with pencil, watch this. When I dot with pencil, can you actually see these dots? Can you
No.
see what I'm doing? You can't. No. You can't see the dots that I'm doing. That's why you need a marker. And by the way, everybody should have markers. We said for the materials list, we need certain things for art class, okay? This is an art class. You need certain materials. So you just need a black marker. All right, let's continue. Now, I'm going to go around. Sorry, what am I doing? Uh-oh, I meant to do this. No, we're not doing this first. We're doing this. We're supposed to be doing this. Sorry, guys. I got carried away. So here is where I have to do lots and lots of little dots. Try not to make them touch each other. I know it's going to be a little bit difficult, but that's okay. Just do lots and lots of dots. Okay, this is going to take the longest because it's always harder to do these first ones because it takes a lot of work, doesn't it?
I am done.
It takes a lot more work than this one.
I am done. Sometimes 100 years.
Oh my God, I think
I'm
I've done
loading.
1,000. I think I've done 1,000.
Have you ever seen any students in the world are faster than teachers?
Do you think I'm going too fast?
I'm done. I think you need to be faster because some of the students are done.
Oh, really?
Really? Pages. Stop dotting.
Okay. All right. This is one I did with a fine liner. Yeah, see that? So this is what I did a while back when I did it. And there's my example. Okay, there's my example. But who has done this already? Now, look, there's a lot of dots in there. My next one is going to be less dots. All right, now you have to figure out how many dots you're going to create in order to make it a little bit lighter. Now, we don't want it to go too light too suddenly. All right, now I don't think that's enough dots. What do you think? Yes, Terry, good.
Do less.
I think I need a few more dots in there because it's too light. Much too light. There you go. All right, I think I'm happy with that. And as I move down the scale, things are going to get easier because I've got less work to do. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Now, don't forget, we want very few dots in the last one, okay? In some ways, this one is even harder because a lot of people, they forget that this marker won't come off. You can't rub it out. All right, I think I'm happy with that.
Teacher,
Does everybody see the difference?
I'm finished.
Ah, that's beautiful, Tom. Perfect. Have you done your circle?
No, not yet.
All right, so my circle, with the circle, you need to have more condensed dots. Condensed means together, yeah? Close together, very close together. So we need a lot more condensed dots towards the edge of the circle. And as you move closer to the middle,
Finish.
cool. Okay, now, Lee Day, is that your name? Lee Day? Lee Day. You there?
My
Yeah.
name is Fong.
What's your name? Fong.
It's my work.
Yeah, I wanted to spotlight you, honey. Hang on. Why can't I spotlight you?
I'm finished.
All right, now hold it up, Fong. Hold it up. Fong, don't go away. All right, now hold it up for a second. Your circles suddenly stop. Yeah, I don't want your circles to suddenly stop. I want you to gradually move to the center. See what I'm doing? Can you see what I'm doing? I'm moving gradually to the center. Yours, hold it up a bit so we can see. Hold it up so we can see. Yeah, your circle needs a lot more work. You need to make it a lot darker on the sides and gradually move in towards the center with less dots. So we don't want there to be a sudden jump from lots and lots and lots of dots to no dots, okay?
I'm finished.
What you've done,
I
Fong,
finished.
You just need to add a few more dots just to make them
I'm finished.
smooth.
I'm finished.
All right, let me see.
I'm
I
finished.
finished. Teacher,
Hang on, guys. Hang on.
teacher, I
I am
finished.
finished.
Yes, good, Max.
I
Good,
finished, teacher.
Sushi. Good,
Teacher,
Cherry.
look at mine.
Good, Jordan. Let me have a look at yours, Jordan. Very nice. Good.
Teacher, look at mine.
Yes, Tom. Yes, Tom. I can see it's perfect. Well done, Tom. That's very good.
I
Good,
think
Cherry. Sushi, did you show me your work?
Teacher.
Yes, Mia.
Teacher.
Yes.
Mine
Good, Mia. Good, Mia. It's very good, Mia. Very good.
is my brother's work.
Okay, good. Your brother has done the opposite. He put the dark in the middle and then he put light on the outside.
Yes.
Good, Zena. It's a little bit closer. I need a little bit closer. Can't see. Win. That's fantastic. Brian, let me see. Good, Brian. Good.
teacher. I think maybe in.
Is it like mine, teacher?
I think
One at a
in
time, guys. Sorry, Jordan is talking. Go, Jordan.
I think like the first category where I meant to have the least dots, I think I put a little bit too much like dots in there.
Show me. A little bit higher. A little bit higher. A little bit lower. Actually, I like what you've done there. I think you're fine. You know what? I see a little similarity between the second and the third square. It seems to be a little bit similar for you. That's as far as I can see. All right, kids, let's move on. Now, scribbling. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm not going to use my marker anymore. Put your marker away and let's go back to the 2B or 4B pencil. Now, scribbling is this, literally scribbling. Everybody knows how to scribble. This is the first thing they learned how to do when they were babies. Yes? So this is what scribbling is, going in all directions. And this is what it's going to look like. Have a look at what it's going to look like. Everybody see the scribbling? Here, a little bit less scribbling, lighter, and lighter. So scribbling is just going absolutely crazy in all directions. Try not to go outside the square. Now, we're not coloring in, we're scribbling. So that means lines everywhere. Lines, shapes, just like scribble. Okay, a little bit less. Oops, see, these two look exactly the same now. Can everybody see what I've done? I've made a mistake because I want this to be less. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a little bit more scribble in that one. Now there's a bit of a difference, right? See how I did that? I didn't have to rub out anything. Now there's another one, a little bit less.
Scribble when I said
Less.
okay, there was scribble on here. There was scribble. Teacher.
Yes. Nice, Tom. Good. Now, Tom, I want you to get into all the corners as well, okay? I want you to get into all the corners. Don't just scribble in one center. Now we're going to do scribbling in our circle. That was easy, wasn't it? The scribbling was the most, probably the easiest and the quickest one. Now we're going to scribble on the side a lot more than we are in the middle, right? Now we want to be scribbling, right? Very carefully moving to the center, but making it less of a scribble. See? Ta-da! I really like working in this with this technique. It's so much fun. Yes, Max. Very good, Anna. Good, fantastic, you guys. Noni, let me see yours.
Is mine
Good, very nice. Good, Brian. Good, Win and Zena and Tom. And Itchy, let me have a look, Itchy. A little bit closer, please. Closer. Closer, Itchy. Itchy, closer. No, closer. Not further away, closer.
teacher? Is
Good,
mine
Rina.
good?
Good, Alina. Good,
Is mine
Noni.
good, teacher?
Yes. Let me see, Jordan. Oh, Yeah, it's perfect.
Teacher.
Good, Mia. Very nice. Everyone did scribbling extremely well, I think.
Here's my brother's work.
Okay. He must be young, right? Is he young?
Yes, he's only 6.
Okay, he's young. All right. Now, let's go to circling. Now, circling, I want everybody to pay attention. It's a little bit different to scribbling. It's just round and round in circles like we're doing curly hair, right? Curly, round and round in circles. We're not doing one circle at a time. We're doing lots of round circles like a continuous O's. Oh. That's what I'm doing, right? And now I'm obviously going to do less O's here, less. Perfect. And I keep going. Make sure that they're a little bit wider apart, right, as we move down. Like curly hair, right? As if you're doing curly hair.
Mine is mine good, teacher?
Show me. Yep, looks good. But I feel as though now, Jordan, you have to make sure that the first one is really, really dark. And as you move down the scale, it gets lighter. Okay. Now, some of yours are almost exactly the same. You can't have them all the same. They have to get lighter. Good,
Teacher,
Terry.
is my one good?
Now, Max, I feel as though your last 3 are almost exactly the same. Oh, hang on. No, it's coming clear now. I reckon you could go darker on your first one. Max, go darker on your first one.
Okay.
Good, Cherry. You did yours with marker, didn't you? Yep.
Teacher, here's mine.
Good, Mia. Beautiful, Mia. Good, Brian. Good, Zena.
Here's my brother's.
Let me see. Itchy. Hang on. Wait. Girl, Itchy, closer. Yes, good.
Here's my brother's work.
Good, Mia. Good. Is that your brother's, isn't it? Yeah.
I did
Yes.
my circle.
Yes, it is.
I did my
Good,
circle.
Anna. Good, Anna. Good girl.
I did
All
my
right, guys.
circle already.
All right, good, Sushi. Now, ready? I'm going to go circles here. Lots of tight circles at the edges, right? Make sure you don't go outside the circle. And as you move in, you make them wider apart. And as you move in, you get lighter and lighter, right? This is another really great way of getting. I love this one. I love it. Very nice. Good. Now, Tom, remember what we said about the center has to be the lightest part. Look at all my circles. Can you see how in the middle here it's lighter? In the middle, lighter. In the middle, lighter. In the middle, lighter. You see that? That's what I want you to do. I want you to go dark around the edges, right? On the inside.
Teacher, here's the work.
Yes, Mia. Good girl, Mia. It's beautiful. Well done. Yes, Brian.
Here's
Good.
my
And again,
brother's work.
Brian. Now, Lee, Fong, you have to go gradually. You don't just, Fong, this is what yours looks like. I'll show you what yours looks like.
Teacher,
Okay.
here it is.
Wait a minute, Fong. I want you to pay attention, Fong. This is what yours looks like. Now, I want you to look here. Look at mine. This is yours, and this is mine. This is what yours looks like. You need to go from dark to light to a little bit less frequent circles as you move towards the middle. Do you understand? I could do it again for you if you like. I need you to watch me though. Fong, watch me as I do this, please. So I'm going to go lots of tight circles here. See how tight they are? They're very, very close together. Now I'm going to make them even further apart here in the second layer. And then as I move closer, it just gets nothing. See that? I want there to be a gradual, as you move to the center of the circle, it moves gradually. It changes gradually. Now, how do we change? We just make them less dense.
Teacher.
I know.
Teacher, here's my brother's work.
Good, Mia.
My brother's work, teacher.
Oh, sorry, that's your brother's. Okay. Yeah, again, he's not doing what I'm asking him to do. He's not putting the light in the middle.
Yes, I know.
You need to tell him that, Mia.
Okay, teacher.
All right, you have to teach your brother. Now, this is really fun, but it gets a little bit messy. Are you ready? We're going to do the finger blending. Now, with the I was going to say finger bending. With the finger blending, you have to just draw it in as dark as you can. Right? Right, just draw it in as dark as you can, just like shading, right? And now I want you to blend it with your little finger so you don't get your finger dirty. All right, you're going to go and wash your hands later. All right, I'm just going to blend it, and then I'm going to get my rubber and I'm going to rub it out on the side so it's not smudged on the side. I'm going to do it again. I'm not going to press as hard this time. Hang on, am I using the right pencil? Yep. All right, that was dark. That was supposed to be the darkest I could go. All right, this is a little bit lighter. Now, remember what we said. You need to just go a little bit lighter as we go down the scale or up the scale, depending on how you're looking at it. All right, that's a little bit lighter. I'm using my little pinky finger because I really don't want to dirty my. All right, now, when I do that, I always like to just clean it up a bit. I feel as though this could go even darker. All right, and there's my next one. Has anyone used the technique of finger blending before?
Me.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? It makes for really nice. Okay, these two are exactly the same. Do you agree? The last two are exactly.
Yeah.
So I have to change it. I have to make this one just a little bit darker. I might make this one a little bit darker too. But sometimes you just have to go back and adjust some of them so they have the nice even jump. A nice even jump.
Finished.
Notice how I smudged each and every one of them separately. I did not go across like this, right? I did not smudge going back and forth over them, all of them. I smudged them one at a time. Now, this is going to look amazing, okay? Your ball here, your circle is going to look like a sphere. So we're just coloring in the edges, right? We're coloring in the edges. And as I move closer to the center of the circle, I'm going to press less. I don't press as hard, okay? I press much less until I get to the center, and I just, what am I going to do now? I'm going to go round and round and round and round and round, right? Now, I'm not going to go in the middle. The middle is going to be completely white. Notice that? Now, if you feel your finger has gone outside the line, it's all smudged outside the circle or sphere now, it's turned into a sphere. I can confidently call it a sphere. Doesn't that look like a real ball? Can you see that?
Yes.
Isn't that amazing what finger blending can do?
Yes.
I think so too. All right, so that's our activity for today. Oh, I didn't do the circle in here. All right, and I didn't do the finger blending here. Now, you might need to go and wash your hands if your fingers are dirty. Okay, if your fingers are dirty, like mine's really dirty, I might just wipe it. All right. Okay, kids. Has everybody finished this amazing worksheet?
Yes, almost.
Okay, so now for homework, for practice, I want you to do the second circle. Is everybody clear on that?
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
good. So do your second circle. I want you to post it on Zello.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Let's go to our next activity. Are you ready? Are we ready to move along? Okay, where is our next handout? Okay, show me your next handout. Show me your handout, the next one. Mia, show me your next handout. Good, yes, that's the one I want. And what's the other one that you have? Show me all of them, Mia. Mia, I'm going to spotlight you. Can you show me all your handouts that I asked you to get? Add spotlight. Good. What's the other one, Mia? Show me all of them. Yes. Yes. Another one. Yes. Another one. What's the other one? Yeah. Okay. Good. Now, I want everyone to have a look at this picture here. Okay. Who can tell me what technique we used for this one?
Hatching.
Hatching.
Yeah, very good. What about this one?
Hatching.
No,
Oh, blending.
no, no.
Cross hatching.
Yeah, good. That one's cross hatching. Can you see the lines? They're going crisscross, crisscross. Where
No.
here I can see a little bit of cross hatching too, mostly hatching, but some cross hatching as well. So both of these I would say are cross hatching. Now these are examples of what your work should look like. What I'm going to ask you to do now is I'm going to get you to starting with this handout. All right, can everybody see this picture?
Teacher, I don't have that handout.
Okay, John, my darling John, my technician, can you please take a picture of this? And actually, I might do it myself. Oh, what happened? John? Is John there? He's gone. Okay, for those kids who don't have this handout, can you please capture this and then put it in the chat, because I can't do it. My computer here is, I don't know, it's not letting me. It's not letting me do it. Every time I go to do it, screenshot, yeah, it goes away. Let me see. Let me try one more time. John, is John there? No, no. It's not letting me do it for some reason. Awesome. So can anybody screenshot this and put it in the chat? Hang on. Hang on. Let me see.
I don't have that.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get. Hang on, it's coming, guys. Wait, I'm nearly there. Control C.
Teacher,
Yeah.
I can send it, but I just sent to like that Vicky with Teacher Vicki.
Okay, there's one. It's okay. Look, I've got it. I managed to get it on there. For those of you who don't have this, guys, I don't know. Control C. I don't know how we are going to manage with people not having these handouts. It's just impossible to do an art lesson if you don't have them. You need to get your parents to take a photocopy. All right, can everybody see them on chat now? So,
Yeah.
so for those people who don't have the handouts, just draw something similar, okay? Have a look at the picture and draw something similar. All right, so let's start. Now, this is the thing. When you don't have the handouts, we have to waste time, okay? We have to waste time trying to figure things out for you. And that's just, it's not fair for the others who are waiting. All right. Now, can everybody see which one I chose to do in this picture? What did I choose in this one?
Cross hatching.
Yeah. What about this?
Cross hatching.
What about this one?
Cross hatching.
Yes, but what did I use in each of these? I used a very fine liner here. And here I used pencil. Oh, look at this one.
For the out. Oh,
Not for the outline. We're
exactly.
talking about the.
Exactly.
Okay, who can tell me what we did here? What I did here?
Circling.
Scribble. Scribbling.
It's actually scribbling. Scribbling. Yeah, scribbling, and I did it with a fine liner. All right, what about this one? What did I do for this one?
Finger blending.
Yes, I did do finger blending. And this one, I did another cross hatching.
Cross
Okay.
hatching.
So with your amazing artwork, that you just did all these amazing techniques. Okay. For all these amazing techniques that you did today, I want you to choose one technique for the first one and one technique for the second one. All right. Now, what am I going to do today? First of all, I kind of feel like I want to just. Now, if you're going to use a marker, don't do this if you're going to use a marker because it'll just go over and it'll go back onto this page, right? Now, what do I want to do? I might do stippling. Okay, guys? I have to open it if I do stippling. I have to do stippling. You know what stippling is? Who remembers what stippling is?
Like little tiny little dots.
Little dots. So that's what I'm going to do here, right? I'm going to go dark on the outside. Dark on the outside, as in when I say dark, I mean condensed, right? Which one are you going to choose? You don't have to choose the one I am. I'm just doing it because I don't have one with stippling. I've got one with scribbling. I've got about 3 or 4 of the cross hatching, but I kind of want to try this one. And remember what we said about we can't really do stippling if we don't do it with a marker because the marker leaves dots immediately, whereas the pencil doesn't really leave dots, does it? Now, what we need to do with this picture is we need to make sure that there is going to be a highlight somewhere on the page, on the object. Now, my light is coming from the front, okay? So everything here is going to have a highlight somewhere in the middle here, right? Just like, have a look at my highlights here. Can everybody see where my highlights are? So I've not put any color in the middle part, here in the middle part. It's all light. All right, so who has chosen cross-hatching? Who has chosen cross-hatching?
Me.
Yeah. Who has chosen finger blending?
Me.
Yeah. Who has chosen hatching?
Me.
Yeah. Who has chosen scribbling? Yeah. What about circling? Nobody's chosen circling. Cool. I can't wait to see these. So let's go ahead. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You have to do this. And I'm going to ask you in about 5 minutes, I'm going to ask you to hold up your work. I want to see how you're going. All right. So there. I think I've finished this first one. Looks like a ball. Now, when you are doing an object, the background object has to be darker than the foreground. So this has to be very, very dark now. All right, can you see that? This has to be very, very dark.
Cái chổi số sẽ lấy cái chổi quên là sẽ sách là lấy cầm.
Okay, now I'm going to start with my big, what is this, a vase. This is very tiring, this stippling. I don't know what yours, how yours is, but mine, oh, it's actually quite tiring. You have to control your hand a lot better than if you are maybe scribbling or something. I think I'll do my next one. I'll do my next one circling.
Circling.
Yeah, who's doing circling?
Me.
Who's me?
Tom.
Where are you, Tam? I can't see you. Oh, Tom. Yeah, nice one. Ooh, like it, Tom. Ooh, let me see again. I'm going to spotlight you. Let's everybody have a look at what Tom's doing. So is that circling, Tom? Now, don't forget, you don't want to do the center. Yeah, you don't want to do the center. Oh, Tom, you drew your own one, didn't you? Yep. Okay, good. That's very good. Now, don't do the center part. Yeah, we don't want to do the middle part of the object. We want to leave it completely free, completely light.
Teacher, is it look good?
Let me see. Gallery. Who's talking to me? Show me, show me.
Teacher, is this okay?
Hang on, one at a time, guys. Okay, let me see. I'm going to see you, Ben. I want to spotlight you. And, ooh, you're doing it too. Oh, isn't it tiring, Ben? Huh? Isn't it
Tired.
tiring? I'm already tired. I'm exhausted. All right, who else wants to show me their work? Let me see.
Teacher.
Hold it up, please.
I'm not exhausted yet.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Mia? Are you doing circling?
No scribbling.
Scribbling. Okay, good. That's good. It looks amazing. Keep going. I want you to do all the other ones as well.
Teacher, can you see my brother's
Now,
work?
Nuni, let me have a look at yours. Wow. Nuni, I want you to go darker in the edges. Okay? See here in the edges? See here in the edges? I want you to go darker.
Teacher.
When I say darker, more dots on the edges. All right, Nuni?
Teacher, I'm finished. Okay. I'm finished. I'm finished.
You're finished.
Is it good?
What do you mean you're finished? Haven't even started. What have you done there, Lily? What have you done? Hold it up, darling. I can't see.
Teacher, I think we need
Okay. Look what Lily's done. Now, Lily, you've done a different style for everyone, but this is not what I asked for. Lily, I wanted you to make one all the same. Can you do another one now? Can you do another one? But you have to make them just with one. You have to choose one of these, right? Not all of them. Do you understand? Do you understand, Lily?
Yes.
Good. So do another one, please. And make sure that you do it. Just choose one technique. All right, my darling? All right. Who else wants to share?
I don't think I completed a lot because for me, finger blending does take a long time because I'm doing finger blending. I can show
Who?
you right now.
So who's that? Brian, wait a minute. Brian, wait a sec, guys. Wait a sec.
I'm Jordan.
Jordan, just give me a second. Now, Brian, I'm going to tell you something. All right? I'm going to tell you something. Look how close. Hang on. Where is it? Can you see how here on the edges, it's much, much darker than it is in the middle? In the middle, I didn't do any cross hatching. Okay? So you basically just did cross hatching over all of it. But we want to give this vase the look of a three-dimensional vase. And that's why we are applying this technique. Do you remember how we did the circle? Remember how we did the circle? We went around the edges and we did it darker. So we did closer lines, right? Look at this now. Can you see how I'm making my lines very, very close together here on the edges, right? I didn't go to the middle. I just did very close lines only on the edges. That's what I want you to do here, right?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm talking to Brian. Wait a minute, Tom. Can you see what I'm talking about, Brian? So hang on, guys, hang on. This is very important. I need to talk to Brian about this because it's extremely important that he understands what we're saying. Now, I need to sharpen my pencil. Where is it? Here's my sharpener.
No.
All right. So, Brian, are you watching? All right. So see here, I have to do lines that are very, very close together here because this has to be darker, right? This part has to be much darker than the other parts because it's behind, right? And it's always at the edges that we go darker. Can you see how close they are together? Now, I'm not doing these close ones all the way to the middle, right? Is everyone else watching? You guys need to watch this just so that you understand what I mean when I say cross-hatching. We don't do all of the whole object. Now I'm going to go the other way, but I'm going to do the same closeness, right? Because I want this part of the vase to be much, much darker. What is my pencil? Oh my God, I'm working with a HB. I'm not even working with a 2B.
Teacher, I'm
Yes.
finished. So I'm working with a HB, but I don't think I have any like 2B pencils. Is that okay?
Oh, okay. So can you please get your mama or your papa to get you a 2B or a 4B, because these are the pencils that are going to help us draw better. Now, Brian, are you watching? You watching? Now, as I move closer towards the center, I want you to know that these lines are going to be not much, but a little bit further apart, right? They're a little bit further apart. Now look already what I've done. Can everybody see what I've done here? I've made this, just by cross-hatching, I've made this vase look three-dimensional.
Teacher,
Yes.
I did maybe half of it. I can show you now.
Hang on a sec. Let me see.
teacher,
Right. Tom, is that you? Is that you? Are you doing the finger blending? What did you do, Tom?
circling.
Nice one. Oh, check it out. That's very good, Tom. That's very good. Great effort.
Teacher, I'm finished.
Let me see, Zena. Let me see, Zena, a little bit closer. Why is it so blurry? Okay. What have you done, Zena?
Yeah.
Zena, what did you do? Did you do circling?
Yes.
Now, why did you do the middle part? See, remember how I keep telling you, you can't do the center. Can you see how every time I do any of these, the center has to be completely white? Just like, remember we did our circles? Where's our circles? Why did we do nothing in the middle? Why do you think we did nothing in the middle? Zena? Because this is the highlight, yeah? This is what makes it look three-dimensional. This is what gives it form. So we don't do any of the technique when it comes to the center of the object. Now here, see? Nothing. See here? Nothing in the middle. Here? Nothing in the middle. So that's what you need to do. You need to do, show me your work again, darling. Show me your work, Zena. Zena, oh Zena. Good. Can you see how in the middle? See how in the middle you've colored it in? I don't want that. I don't want you to color in the middle. Can you do another one of those for me? Please do another one, darling. Do another one.
Okay.
This time, don't do the center part. All right.
I'm about halfway and I can show you now.
All right. Show me your work. Alina, show me your work, darling. Let's see, Jordan. Jordan, hang on. I want to see spotlight. Oh, is that finger blending, Jordan? Jordan, is that finger blending?
Yes, it's finger
Hey,
blending.
guys, check out Jordan's finger blending. How amazing does that look? Jordan, that's awesome. It's
That's so
really
good.
It's really, really good. It's really, really good. I absolutely love what you've done there. All right. Show me. What have you done, Max? Let me see. Add spotlight. Oh, Max, you've done some. I need you to go darker on the outside. See this? On the edges, I need you to go darker. When I say darker, more dots on the edges. more condensed. Yeah, more dots. Go. Let me see.
Yes.
Who else have I got? Who was holding up their work? Lily. Lily, let me see what you've done. Add spotlight.
I did finger.
Lily, have you done finger blending?
Yes.
Okay, good. I want you to go darker on the edges. Go darker, darling. Go darker.
Teacher, fix this.
Let me see. Ben, that's awesome. I want you to keep going. You haven't finished yet. Nuni, let's have a look, Nuni. Keep going. Add spotlight. Yes. Oh, Nuni, that's awesome. Guys, have a look at what Nuni's done. It's really good, Nuni. Keep going. You got to go darker on the edges. You see how I've got mine? Really, really dark. So you need to go really condensed. Yeah, good. Who else is going to show me their work? Let's see, Anna. Anna, what have you done? Let me see who else is holding up their word. Mia, let me see what you've done. Good. Alina, let me see what you've done, honey. Wow, Lena, that's awesome. Good girl. Keep going though. You need to do more dots. Not in the middle though. Not in the middle. You've done really well. Just on the sides. Good, good, good. You guys are great little artists, let me tell you. Who else? Who else wants to share? Win, hold it up, please. I'm going to share your work. Add spotlight. Ready? Ah, okay. Now, wait, let me get rid of some of these spotlights. Let me get rid of some of these people so yours comes up a little bit. Now, why have you gone through the center is my question. All right. You see how? Can you see this? I'm not doing the center because that's the highlight. You see that? Can you see what I've done here? We need the highlight. So I want you to get your rubber now. Have you got a rubber? And I want you to rub out the center part, the center of all of these objects. All right, where was I? I'm going to continue with my work.
Teacher, I'm finished. I'm finished.
Show me your work, guys. Who's showing me their work?
But where my camera? I can't see.
Oh, who doesn't have their camera? Anna,
Me.
that's awesome. Anna, I want you to go darker on the sides, please. Go darker. Anna, 9 years old, go darker. Let me see, Mia.
Teacher, I'm almost finished. Do I work, teacher?
Good, Mia. Good, Ben. Ben, that's awesome, but I need you to go darker on the edges. Show me, Ben. Show me again. Ben. Show me again. Yep. That's really good, but just go darker on the sides. Yeah, a little bit darker on the sides and gradually move into the center, but make sure that it's not as dark as you move closer to the center of the object.
Okay.
So now that you guys know all these different techniques, next time you go to draw an object, I would like everyone to think about this page that we created today, okay? I want you to think about this page, and I want you to Think about how you can shade in your object. All right, so that you can draw something with shading that is not just with normal shading. Yeah, you can do all these different techniques, and there are so many more. These are not the only techniques we can use, right? But these are some of the great ones. I really like these ones.
Teacher, do you like mine?
See? Ooh, Cherry, hold it up, darling. Hang on, I need to get rid of that. What have you done there? Is that cross-hatching?
Yeah.
All right. So with your cross-hatching, I feel as though you've done the same as what another boy did. You can't just cross-hatch all the way across your picture. You have to make it lighter, and you have to be completely free of cross-hatching in the center. Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay, let me show you what I mean. I'm going to use a texter, a marker, just like you did, but I'm going to do it in a way that I'm not going to go anywhere near the center, okay? Because this is where the highlight is. Okay, ready? So I'm going to go. These are the lines that are very close together. I'm going to try my best not to make them touch each other. All right. Now I'm going to go this way. All right, and now I'm going to make them a little bit wider apart. See that? I'm going to go even wider. See that? That's one side. Now I'm going to do it on this side. I'm going to make them very close together. See how I'm very close together? All the way down, because this is the edge. Remember, the edges are going to be much darker than the center. All right, now I'm going to go a little bit wider. Now, can you see how I've not done anything in the middle? Yeah, that's what I want you to do next time. Now, you could take this a step forward and you can make the line curvy. Yeah, you can make them curvier like this. I'll show you, give you an example.
Teacher,
Yes.
Teacher Vicki, here's my brother's work. Here's my brother's work.
All right, your brother has done. Mia, is that you, Mia? Are you showing me your brother's work?
Yes.
Okay, now he's done one for each one, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he knows. Does he know that that's not what the activity was? The activity was just to do one style.
One style. One style.
See how I've done curvy lines here? I've done curvy lines, right? That's what you guys can do.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Mia. Thanks for sharing. All right, guys, we don't have much time left. We have like 5 minutes left. Let me see, Ben.
Yeah, it's
Whoa, that's amazing. I want you to go a little bit closer to the center. Now, see here, Ben? Yours is completely white in the middle. I want you to do just a few dots. Just a couple of dots in the middle. Do you understand? It's not completely white.
It's garbage. Oh, and I can also go. Wow, good try.
Carrie, please mute yourself. I don't want to have to mute you if you're going to be talking loudly. All right, let me see you, Karen. Let me see, darling. Oh, nice. Now, Karen, what I want you to do is I want you to do a little bit more here mid-tone, yeah? And then gradually go light in the middle, gradually. So I want you to just make sure that it moves from dark to light very gradually, not suddenly. Okay? Hold your picture out. Hold your picture out away from you so you know what I mean. So I feel as though yours is suddenly just white in the middle. So I want you to just Ooh, my text is running out because I'm holding it out. All right, kids, you know what you have to do? You have to do this one as well for homework. So what do you need to do for homework? What do you guys need to do for homework? You need to do the rest of these circles. Yes?
Yes.
Right. And what's the other thing you need to do? You need to finish this one. Some of you have already finished, which is great. And then you need to use another technique for this one.
Okay.
Right? You have to do either finger blending or circling or scribbling. Okay, this is what I did with my other one. I did the finger blending one. You know what? I haven't actually finished this one yet because I didn't do finger blending on the leaves. I did it with the fruit. Yes.
Can I ask? Can we do the same of the texture one?
Yeah, well, I kind of know. I want you to do two different ones, yeah? So here I've done the same one. I want you to do two different ones. So if you've chosen stippling for this one, right? Wait, where is it? If you've done stippling for that one, maybe you can do scribbling for this one or finger blending or something. It doesn't matter, whatever you want to, but you must choose two different ones. Okay?
Yeah.
I've done stippling here and I don't know what I'm going to do here. I haven't decided yet. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, kids.
Okay.
Right. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. What did we talk about today?
Form.
What did we talk about? What was our lesson about?
Form. I think.
Texture.
Texture.
Texture. Now,
Definitely texture.
one photocopy that we give you to do. Who's got this photocopy? Who's got this one?
Me.
So this is a rubbing technique. Let me show you. So rubbing, right, is when you take an object and you put it underneath, right? You put it under and then you just rub it. So this is money, right? This is Australian money. You've got to be careful because sometimes you put a hole through the paper if you're not careful, right? That's my money. And this is my printer. Can everybody see this? This is my printer. It says Epsom. So that's another one. So this is my coin. I'm going to write coin, right? This is what you need to do. And then I'm going to go to the next one, right? And then I'm going to, oh, look at that. That looks amazing.
That looks cool.
Why is your printer so small?
That looks cool.
Why is your printer so small?
All right. What's another one what's something around the house that you can get? This is another coin.
Why is your printer so small?
Slippers.
The printer is so small.
Now, I've got all these amazing, I've actually got a shoe. I think I showed you this. See my shoe? Right? I'm going to put my shoe. So this is like my printing case. Okay. Now this is my shoe. I wonder if it'll come up nicely. Right. Check it out. See that? That's my shoe. You guys can do the same. So that's what you have to do here. Using the rubbing technique, find as many textures as you can in your direct environment. Now, there's one other thing that I want to show you. Do you know what these are? Do you guys know what these are? You know what these are?
No.
They're stencils. So can everybody see these? They're stencils. So this one, this stencil here looks like a leaf. Look at this one. Like a leaf. See that? So what we do is we can use them as stencils or we can use them as rubbing tools. Check this out. How cool is that? See that? Look at this one. So what I want you to do is I want you to go around the house and see what other kinds of stencil, what other objects around the house you can use as a rubbing tool. Right? These are stencils that I have. I know you guys don't have these, but you could maybe do your shoes, maybe something in the house. One girl did her what do you call it? Her what do you call it? Pencil case. She used her pencil case. So that's what you need to do with this photocopy. Okay, you need to go around the house. Yes, Ben, you want to show me your work? Go ahead. Show me, darling. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, Ben, I want you to go darker on the sides though, especially this one here. You see this one? I think you could have gone darker here on the sides. I haven't done mine, but this particular object, darker. Yeah, it's going to look amazing. Trust me when you go darker. All right, so I will be looking forward to seeing your work on
Zello.
on Zello. That's right. All right, kids.
Yeah.
That's it for today. I will see you next week on Saturday.
Can I
All right, my darling.
Goodbye, teacher. See you next week.
Goodbye, teacher.
See ya. Good job
Bye,
today.
teacher.
show you?
See you next week.
Bye. See you.
Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Đừng có lệch là nó mất chữ đi.
Bye, teacher. Bye, teacher.
Bye, guys.
Cái chữ dưới này này, người ta làm như này này thì mới ra được màu ngay.
Everyone, please leave so I can close the room. Leave, please. Mia, Ichi, B, Brian, Alina. Oh, everyone, please leave now. Hello, Mia, Ichi, and B. Can you all leave now? Ichi, please leave now. Please leave now so I can close the room.